Is it gonna start? Now it is. The lights are coming on, but I cannot see it from my point of view because I am not in the session. Now I am. Lights are out. Away we go. Radio commentary. Cookie got a good start. Scyther's defending from Reese. You all can't see this because I can't see it either, and I'll see it in just a moment. Cookie pulling away, 4/10 of a gap now. Scyther on hards on the start. Reese on mediums. Luke and Owen on softs, but Cookie got away from Scyther quite well on the start. Reese third, Owen, then Luke. And it looks to be, as far as I could tell, Titan, unless you tell me otherwise, a clean start, and no one has been spun around. I don't see any yellow flags. Cookie leading. Sorry, folks, for not having the stream on hands when that happened, but we're back, of course. Further on back, they all scatter nearly 4 wide on the front straight. It's Beatnik, Speedy, and all them at the back of the field jockeying it out. Beatnik didn't get to qualify, by the way. He was locked out of his own house and late. But he's now trying to go around the outside and gain some places for the missed ground. Speedy's taking advantage of him, and so is Wavy. Side by side here at the very back of the grid. Is not smart to turn 3, but he's going to do it anyway. They make it out clean. The yellow flags to the back of the field include Beatnik now around. Korsman was the one on lap 1.
Possibly, but couldn't see a chance for it in the hairpin at the moment. And Reese, by the way, gets clear of Scyther before the World Champion chicane to take second place.
Their move right there. Luke Range in the penalty box already. Second guy. Owen now
And
for third place on
Scyther dealing with Owen.
Whoa! This is a shocking battle right here to have happened. Sorry, folks, I had my headset off trying to fix something, but Owen claims third place.
Wow. This track is notorious for track limit penalties.
Korsman and Zatsy having a drag race. Scyther gets a penalty now. 5th different guy of the 20 in our race tonight with a penalty. DeChiller now with a penalty. Korsman and Zatsy side by side to the chicane, and Korsman clocks the wall. And Zatsy tries to take evasive action to get through now, because Korsman might have damage.
Oh! Little touch between Korsman and Zatsy. Korsman was drifting through turn number 1, but keeps Zatsy behind him. To be fair, where some of the team principals may want to keep an eye on Owen here. This guy could be a decent contender as he flies his way in. Reese just sitting still. Owen takes second place.
Here we go. 4 cars under a blanket as we head toward the final chicane. Cookie, the race leader, could be pitting anytime soon if he's going to hards, but if he's going to softs and doing the reverse strategy, don't think that can happen. Here's Owen and Reese side by side. Reese getting ahead in the chicane. Reese makes the move, but also Scyther looks to do so now because Owen was the one by himself without DRS in the train. Scyther getting through now. Owen from 2nd to 4th. Further on back with Cryptic and Korsman now. Cryptic getting Korsman, and now Andrea's in the penalty club with Luke. Incident in front. Andrea DeChiller. Big crash at the final chicane. Luke into the pits. His teammate Korsman passes by.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
If we get safety cars or VSCs, watch out for that.
Oh, Zatsy's gone for a spin.
Facing backwards and into the wall again is the Alfa Romeo. Pinarello having a pirouette here. But now, where do they come out in comparison to Gecko and Luke right here, TB and Cam? It's going to be a side-by-side race out of the pit lane. 2x2 here for just a second. Gecko squeezing TB, not giving him an inch. Cookie, another penalty.
And Cookie just counts himself a second penalty.
And with that being said, Owen's our net leader.
And Korsman sitting in 14th. And Korsman still yet to pay. He's gone 21 laps on those softs.
And he's not even got a puncture? Are you kidding me? He's probably risking it. Here's Speedy on the outside there, and now he does have a puncture. I cursed him. Right rear tire down and spinning around.
Reese, the defending champion, having to deal against Minico as Minico makes his way past and up into 4th place.
Once that championship gets won next week in Imola, all he has to do is not be outscored by 13 points. And Reese was just so close to a penalty right there while battling Lap Car Cryptic, and Wavy is out of the session. It's a safety
why am I
car.
not surprised?
Oh my word. This changes everything, and now you've got to be careful of a drive-through. We're about to get a final restart underway here in Canada to decide the finish of this race. Cookie has 6 seconds, Scyther has 3, Owen without any penalties, Reese as well. Cryptic could be looking for points and some for AlphaTauri that they desperately need. Back on the gas for Cookie. That caused some people napping because here's Reese and Minico and Cam with a little accordion effect at the final chicane. Reese got caught out massively. Here comes TB. 2X teammates about to duke it out. Rivals as well. Down the inside. TB putting his nose in there. George with Luke as well. George got Luke, but Reese holds on TB. The Chiller also gets Gecko.
God,
that's outside the points.
We're
Darius has way more
crazy.
penalties. We have to keep this in mind because Cookie surely can't pull a 6-second gap in this amount of time. And if he does it, I'd even consider him a driver of the day contender. Cryptic and Gecko side by side. Gecko off the road. Gecko back on. Banging with Cryptic. Not going to give it up. Here's also Speedy. 3 wide. About to end in a race-ending collision, but they keep it clean luckily somehow. Speedy about to pick off 2 of them, and I don't know how.
I got the leader gap on my end as Cookie is set to cross the line in a second. He's just crossing the line now. Owen, 2.0 seconds behind Cookie.
Gecko, Cryptic, massive battle here further on back. This is a 4-car race here for outside the points, but Cryptic right now, with these penalties applied, we don't know where he'd be, but let's keep in mind though, 9 seconds, 12 seconds, 6 seconds, Cryptic could be facing a top 6-7 finish, being 13th on track, and now Reese and Minico battle it out, side by side.
Reese is just fighting like hell to look for a potential podium place, but right now, unfortunately, looking at the leader gap, Owen right now is looking at the net race win. Reese is looking at 3rd place because Scyther will claim 2nd.
But Scyther could be winning right now because Owen's not within 3 seconds. Oh my lord. Does Scyther get forced into another error? Scyther's backed up from Cookie here. Scyther now on the back of our race leader. Further on back, Minico and TB, 2 teammates for Merc. Also yellow flags for Gecko. Gecko's around. Cookie is backing up Scyther for the race lead here because he is struggling, and now gonna make Scyther pay the price.
Yeah,
and
because
that
with last Cookie. Lap, Owen only lost 4/10 to Cookie. They're fighting.
Scyther banging with them. Minico down the order. Scyther through into the race lead, and Reese up to 3rd on Owen. Yellow flags, Gecko's out. But now for the race lead, Cookie trying to deny Scyther. The 2 championship rivals almost collide. Reese is within 3 seconds and now leading this race on penalties, with Owen there as well for a podium. Here comes Scyther. No DRS for him. Cookie got it, and he's now holding on. It's Reese versus Owen while B-Nick gets Tadpole. Final lap about to get underway. Oh my word, Cookie is still backing him up, and he is playing the DRS mind games for his teammate. Minico into the pits and out.
The desperation!
Collision with the 2 leaders. Scyther around. Cookie and Scyther, 2 title rivals, have come together, and his podium streak is gonna come drastic down, possibly with another penalty. Scyther, 7 consecutive podiums could be dashing down, and Owen now for the win.
Well, Reese is in 2nd right now. The only hope for Owen to win this race is if Reese gets a penalty.
How many warnings is he on, Titan?
Oh my goodness.
How many warnings does Reese have?
2.
He is
And that was
on the
back
edge
on lap
then.
18.
He could be getting a 33rd podium today, but more importantly, the win. Here's Scyther challenging Owen for 2nd place. Cookie will come to win on track, but he has penalties for the first time this season, which will not matter. Reese to the final chicane, podium 33, all-time with this team, becomes win number 12, tying Darius all-time. He wins the Canadian Grand Prix. And Owen is back on the
Holy.
podium for the first time in 159 races. A new record. He's on the podium, 2nd place for him. First time back on the podium before winning the Tier 2 title, which he can do next week. Cookie 3rd, TB 4th, Cam 5th, Cryptic 8th. Both Ferraris last for 6th and 7th.
If you would like to check out the final race results, driver standings, constructor standings, and much more, head over to our socials, RPL Formula 1, no spaces. If you would like to check out the upcoming races in the near future, head over to our Twitch. The username is the same. We hope to see you there.